right, so we are going to look at today, guys, making a proof of similar triangles. We can use side, 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 similarity, side, angle, side, and you should add to your vocab thing angle, angle. So any of these three. Remember, whenever we talk about sides, we're not talking about congruent sides. We're talking about proportional sides. So do not get that confused. Okay, our first proof. ABC is an isosceles triangle, and XYZ is an isosceles triangle, and B is congruent to Y. Okay, so first thing we're going to write down is that they are the givens. So we can say triangle ABC is isosceles. I'm just going to write ISS for isosceles. And triangle XYZ is an isosceles triangle. And angle B is congruent to angle Y. Given. Let me zoom out just a little bit so you guys can see this better. Okay. Step 2, we know angle A is congruent to angle X by definition of isosceles. Step 3, I know angle C is congruent to angle Z by definition of isosceles. So then I know triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ by what? Why are they similar? I've got A and X are congruent. I've got C and Z are congruent. I've got B and Y are congruent. Why do I know that these two triangles are similar? Because of what? Angle, 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 side, or side, 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 guys. Angle, angle. You can put 3 angles if you want because all 3 angles are congruent, or you can just put 2. Either one. All right, let's go ahead and turn this over and we'll look at the back. Do you guys need another second? Okay. Okay, I'm turning it over. All right. We need to find letter H. So this is, again, just some similar triangles review stuff. 5 goes with which one? Does it go with 91 or H? H, good. So we're going to say 5 over H equals, and we started with the little triangle on top. So what should go on top on the other side of the equal sign? The little triangle or the big? If we start with the little triangle on top, we have to finish with the little triangle on top, 6.5. And what goes under 6.5? 91. Now we just are cross multiplying. 5 times 91 gives us 455. 6.5H. And then we go 455 divided by 6.5, and we get H equals 70. Okay, let's look at B. All right, what are we going to do here? So what does H go with? Does it go with 7, 28, or 25? You want to do 25? So we're going to go H over 25. Put your phones away, guys, and actually focus up here. You've got a test coming up. Okay? So what goes on the top of this other equation? We've got H over 25. We're going to go 7 over what? This is the tricky part. Not 28, but what's this whole length? 35. So we're going to go 35H equals 7 times 25. Please don't talk while I'm talking. Is 175. We're going to divide both sides by 35, and we're going to find out that H equals 5. Okay. Last one. This is one that I like because I've actually used something similar to this. To determine the height of a pine tree, you place a mirror on the ground and stand where you can see the top of the tree is shown. How tall is the tree? Okay. So we can either we can say height over shadow, or we can say height over person. So we can say person over tree, basically. Which do you guys want to do? Height over shadow or person over tree? Height over shadow. So what's the height of this person? 6. And what's the shadow or the length for the mirror? Because we can do this with shadows or with the lengths of mirrors. How far is the distance between this guy and the mirror? 2. How tall is the tree? X, good. And what's the distance between the tree and the mirror? 24. Now what do I do? Good. 6 times 24 is 144, which equals 2x, right? Cross multiply. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 2. And what does x equal? 72 feet. All right, let's have our homework in front of us. Okay. Let's go over proof number 1, and then I'll let you guys do the rest on your own. Okay, I'm given this information that these are proportional to each other. And I'm given that the angles are congruent to each other. So if I'm making up my proof, statements, reasons, let's do the first one. GH over KJ, this is step 1, equals GI over JL. That's number 1, given. That means GH and KJ are proportional to GI and JL. Okay? Step 2, I'm going to write my other given. You could have written them all in one line just like we did in the proof. Doesn't matter to me. G is congruent to J, angle J. That's also given. So how do I know these triangles are similar to each other? I don't have anything left in the picture, no more givens left, so I have GHI is similar to triangle JKL by what? Okay, remember my options are angle, angle, side, angle, side, or side, side, side. What do I have in this case? Do I have 2 angles, yes or no? No, so it can't be that one. Do I have 3 sides are proportional to 3 sides? No, so it can't be that one. So which one is it? There you go. Okay? All right, guys, so you're going to do the rest of these. Remember, if it states they're parallel, you're either going to use alternate interior angles or corresponding. Okay? And you have the rest of the hour to work on this. If you would like, I have the reviews underneath the 26th. So if you finish this before the end of the hour, maybe you want to take your review home and start working on it, so you don't have to do most of it over the weekend. Okay?